Guys, Digital Slang. Today we're going to check out a pair of earbuds, the MiFo 07. These are the newest version of the 07s, the dynamic version, that are going to be focused on bass. So if you like that thump, that punchy bass, you're going to really enjoy the sound on here. The MiFo 07s, I did drop a video a few months ago now on the old 07s, and look, they're pricey. They're 150 bucks. So what do we get? Do we get bang for buck here? And on the old version, we didn't, and that's why they dropped a newer version. So we're gonna check these out and see if we get closer value for the dollar that we are spending. Again, these are going to be more focused on bass. So again, if you like that punchy bass, I'm a bass head, you're going to enjoy the sound on these, but what else do we get, right? So the case itself, let's check it out. This comes in two colorways. This is the indigo blue color, and I'm a huge fan of this color. I personally haven't used too many earbuds that come in a navy or an indigo blue, as they call it, and I'm a huge fan. As you can tell by the background, blue is my favorite color, even though red and black are kind of the digital slang colors. That's just what I went with, but blue is definitely my favorite color, and navy looks really good on a case. The deep navy color, the indigo blue, and if we take a look at the actual buds, it's just dope. They got the white inside the case, and there is kind of a texture in there. It's kind of hard to pick up with the light shining on here. You can't really see it because the white gets blown out. But the contrast with the navy looks really good. I'll get some better footage of B-roll so you can check it out. There are 3 LED lights here as well, so you know that they are charging. You got your USB Type-C to charge on the side, and on the back, just some text on the back saying designed and made by MiFo. And that's pretty much it. Now the case has this clamp on it, kind of like the old ones. This kind of got a hinge that moves. It almost feels like it's going to break, but it's not. It's secure. And I kind of dig it. It's kind of dope, a little different. And this is a very solid case. I don't know if it's aluminum or steel, but it is strong, it is heavy, and it's got some weight to it. Now these are also Ip67 waterproof. And again, you can't submerge them in water, but I don't really know why you would. You can't go swimming. You're not going to be able to hear the music underwater anyway, but they are waterproof. So if you drop them in water, get them wet, or if you like to run and you just decide to run in the rain, you're going to be fine, no issues at all. Now also in the box, we did get a bunch of extra silicone tips, 7 to be exact. So whatever size you need to get that good seal, you are going to be able to take advantage of that so you can get the best sound possible out of your earbuds. And it also does come with the USB Type-C connector in their MiFo green color. I kind of dig it. It's like a lime green color, so they went standard with that. I love when a company does that. It just, once you see it, you know that that belongs to MiFo. So the lime green charging cable, as well as the 7 extra silicone tips, and of course your user's manual. These are Bluetooth 5.0. Again, 2 colors, dark gray, indigo blue. Now the battery life on here, you're going to get 5 hours of juice on here and 20 hours with the case. So battery life on here is pretty good. And if we take a look at the actual buds, these things are tiny. They're very small, very low key. I kind of dig it when I can get a pair of buds that are just, I don't want them sticking out of my ear, right? I think they look good. And that indigo blue on the earbuds look really good. If you guys can see this, these things look sharp. I'm a huge fan of this colorway. So I'll try and get a better view. But these things look absolutely gorgeous. Digging them, love them. We're going to throw them in, start the testing. We'll play some beats. I'll tell you guys how they sound. Again, these are going to be bass heavy, and then we'll do a mic test and get into the rest of the details. Now on the buds themselves, there is an R and an L on here, and they do have the stem on here, so you're going to get that good mic. Now there are 4 mics on here, and it does have the CVC 8.0 technology, the noise cancellation technology in the mics. Now there isn't noise cancellation as far as ambient noise from the outside coming in. You're not going to be able to do that. These do not have ANC, but there is that kind of technology in the mics so you can get clearer phone calls when you're talking on your earbuds. Let's throw them in, start the testing. First test we're going to do today is the mic test. Let's check out the mic, see how it sounds. You guys can be the judge. What up guys, the MiFo 07 dynamic earbuds, another pair from MiFo, the TWS EarBuds. These are indigo blue, a really dope Color, I love the color. Hopefully the mic sounds good. Again, 4 mics in here, so the mic should sound pretty good. Let me know. Let's talk latency. You're not going to have any delay when listening to content, whether it's YouTube, Netflix, whatever, whether it's Android, iOS, I don't care what you're putting this on, a computer, you're not going to have any delay whatsoever. These things sync perfectly. There is no delay between audio and video, and overall they sound fantastic when you're listening to content. Now I'm going to throw them back in my ear, and I had to take them out when I talk because there is a bit of noise isolation. There's no ANC, but I do have a very good seal, and because of it, there is a lot of noise isolation. So it's very hard for me to hear myself talk, at least the volume of how loud I'm talking when I am talking to you guys. So I'm going to throw them back in. We are going to play some music, and I'll tell you how they sound. Sound quality on these things, they're good, right? These are focused on bass, and when it comes to that, they deliver. Again, very dynamic, and that's what they're geared to be, and they do deliver on the bass. It's punchy. You can feel it, right? Like, I like to feel it. Like, I like that thump where I can actually feel the bass in my ear move a little bit, and these do deliver. If you get a bass-heavy song, you're going to feel it. And the highs and the mids are clear. Nothing gets lost. Everything, you can kind of pick it apart, but everything is there. My one gripe, my one downside is, for me, personally, they're not loud enough. I need another 5 to 10% volume to take me over the top, to put me into that zone where I can get engulfed in my music and whatever it is I'm trying to do, whether I'm working out at the gym or home now because of the crazy world we live in, or I'm at work and I'm just printing shirts and I just want to get lost in the world that I'm in. I don't know if these are going to bring me there, but they do sound good, and there is some bass. If you're a bass head, you're going to like these. I personally just need a little more volume. But we're going to keep going. We're going to talk about the touch controls. And the touch controls on here, that is my favorite thing. Besides the color, I love how the touch controls work. And the touch controls do control everything, and they work very... What's the word I'm looking for? They're very easy to use, right? They're tap to touch like the AirPods, but you don't need to tap very hard. I mean, a very light tap, so you don't get that ear fatigue, right? You don't want to punch on your earbuds. It's going to be a problem in your ear eventually. These, I mean, it is a gentle touch, a gentle tap, and it works instantly, and they do work very good, and they do control everything, including the volume. So I'll show you how they work. If we hit play, we tap it once, you can see the volume is going down. And the other bud, if you tap once, the volume will go up. And if we double tap, it does pause. And if we double tap again, it does play. And that's also how you answer and end a phone call. And if you triple tap, it will go to the next track and go back to the previous track. That went back. Do it again. That went back. And the other bud will go to the previous track. And it works fantastic. And if you touch and hold for 2 seconds, it will bring up your voice assistant, whether it is Siri or Android or whoever it is, you will bring up your voice assistant. So touch controls work fantastic on here. Very good, in my opinion. One of the best touch controls that I've ever tried as far as sensitivity goes. You don't have to hit very hard at all. So let's talk about the MiFo 07s. My one gripe, I think they're a little price heavy. I think they're a little expensive for what they are because we are lacking a couple things, right? No ANC. We do have noise isolation because of a good seal, but no noise cancellation and no wireless charging. So when we are pushing the price of $150 to $200, we have come to expect those types of things in a pair of earbuds. So I think they are a little overpriced, but they're a very solid pair. Regardless of the price, they are a good pair. I'm just concerned about the price. They are a little price heavy in my opinion. The color is dope. Indigo blue, huge fan of the color. Well done, MiFo. These things look really good. I dig them. Might be my favorite looking pair of earbuds of all time. They just look super sharp. I dig it. The branding to go with the blue, I love it. I think it's a fantastic look. The case itself is beautiful as well. Very well made. It is aluminum or stainless steel. I think it's aluminum. Very well. A lot of good weight to it. USB Type-C. Sound quality we just talked about. The mic, you guys can let me know how the mic sounds. No delay when listening to any content. And these things are going to shine when you are listening to content, whether it's YouTube or Netflix or anything. They're going to sound really good. Battery life on here is really good. They are waterproof. Again, don't leave them submerged in water, but you can drop them in water. Just grab and take them out. You will wipe them off. You'll be fine. Just good to go. You can run in the rain, do whatever you want. They also do have fast charging, where a 10-minute charge will get you another hour of playtime. So a really good all-around pair of earbuds. The MiFo 07. These are definitely a better pair than the previous versions. I like these a lot better. You can also use one at a time. It does work. I could take one out, put it in the case. If you want to extend your battery life, you can throw one in the case, let it charge while you are listening to the other one, and you will have the support of whatever touch controls you have for that one earbud. But that's it, guys. The 07, the MiFo 07 dynamic version, indigo blue, super dope color. I'm a big fan of the color. That's it for the video, guys. We will be back very soon. I have a lot of videos in the works coming up. We got an iPhone 12 video coming up. I got some iPhone 12 cases I'm going to show you guys as well, so stay tuned. A lot to come with Digital Slang. I hope everyone is staying safe in this crazy world, guys. I'll be back soon. Peace.